Hello friend, welcome to my channel. Today we will learn PostgreSQL complete video for business analyst and junior developer. This video may be very long because we are learning everything from installation to all type of command that require for business analyst. As you know, I am working almost 18 years with IT industry, and I know a lot of business analyst people, almost 90%, they're not aware of this. They always depend on technical people. So that's why I am sure after this video, you will be very confident to test all the performance, whatever you require generally for your analysis purpose. As you know, mostly I make this video in Hindi, but some of you requested, can you make this complete video? So that's why we are making this video from very basic to advanced level. So first we will install PostgreSQL in your local window machine. With PostgreSQL, we will get one default tool, admin. This is the main most popular platform. There we will use this select query union or all type of query. Apart from that, if you want, you can download DB Weaver installation. This also almost same as pgAdmin, but you can download and use that. You can compare both, which one is better. You can use those. After that, we will learn this all the query. So generally this all this type of query, whatever is right down here, they divided in 5 group. So DDL, DML, DQL. So I will tell full form because generally if you communicate with technical people, they use this term. So we not understand what is the meaning of DQL. So DQL is data query language. Means whatever you are doing, select query that come under this group. So all type of select doesn't means after where condition, what is the condition or order by. So all type of select, this come under DQL, data query language. After that it come DDL, data definition language. Means whatever you defining. So define means create, drop, alter, truncate. So this come under DDL, data definition language. Then after that come manipulation. If you want to update, insert, delete. So what you are doing, you are updating or manipulating that data. So that come under DML, data manipulation language. Then third category is grant and revoke. If you have table, so generally we not required this too, but I am explaining. Generally this is required for DBA. So they created one table and they grant and revoke. So this come under DCL, data control language. Then last one is TCL. So for example, you are inserting data, you want to commit or roll back or save point. So this three term come under TCL, transaction control language. Yeah, transaction control layer means you are controlling those data. So for example, I inserted 100 record and I thought that there are some problems, so I can roll back or commit. So these three term, they come under TCL. So this each topic we will create different chapter. If you don't want to learn any specific topic, you can just skip and move to next chapter. So first we will start to install PostgreSQL. So we can open Chrome and just install this PostgreSQL. So we just search postgresql.org. If you enter, so first you will see PostgreSQL. Just click this and download. So depend on which operating system you are using, Linux, Mac, Windows. So my machine is Windows, and I click Windows, and mostly we will install latest available version. So it will go 15 version. If you see this window, 15 version is latest. So here we will click download the installation, download the installer, and we will install latest one. So if you can see 15.2 available for all operating system. My machine is Windows 64-bit. So I will click this arrow and you can see here download started. So when installation is done, just double click this installation. Just say yes. Welcome to PostgreSQL Setup Wizard. We will say next. And this is the default font. Default path, if you want, you can change it. I am going to keep it same. Click next. Here is by default we mention pgAdmin will install. So you can see here pgAdmin 4 is installing. I will say next. Same path. Next. So by default our port is 5432. I am going same. Next. And next. If you are installing first time, maybe this is the different window, but I already installed first time and I remove. So there are different message. So now everything is installed. We just close that window. How we know that is installed? So you can go to C drive, program file, PostgreSQL, and our version is 50 number and pgAdmin bin. So you can see here, this is the application. I will create shortcut, right click, send to desktop. So it will create shortcut here. We can just click. Okay, when you install, so this pgAdmin 4 is open and here you can see server. So first time it will ask your admin password. So during installation we give the one password. So you can just type that password. Otherwise you can reset master password here also and just click OK. Now here if you see server, expand this and this is the Postgres 15. Again you require to give the password and just say save. Same password you can type here and you able to install. So you can see here is the database. This is your local database that we just install in our local machine. So right now if you see schema, just one schema, public schema. So what we do, we will create one schema, demo test, and we create some table and then we start our select query, whatever we learn in our that screen, previous screen. So what I do, I just pause this video and create some of the table and insert some data and then we start our actual query. So in this demo underscore test schema, I created some of the table. So you can see here, there are table procedure sequence. So we are discussing right now on table. So if I open table, so there are 13 tables. So for example, we are working on student table. So here also you can say right click and if you want to check script, just came here and just say create, select, insert, update, delete. So you can use this tool also, but mostly we will use our query tool to write down select query. If you see, just click this. For example, I want to see select. So it created your select query. Select all the column from demo test dot student. So same query, generally what we do, we will write down. If you want to do only top 10 or some record, so here if you see view data, all row, first 100 row, last 100 row or filtered row, you can add filter condition. So this is the other option. So we will do write down our query. First select. So we are checking first option. There we are data query language. There we will do select query. So what first option? First we want to do select query on this. So simple. This one select star from table name. किस table का? Which table we want to check data. So we want to check data on student table. We not have any filter condition. So just we not recommended this because if you have huge data, it will take long time. So we put limit or fetch, but we will see what student. I know there are only 10 or 12 record. So that's why I am doing star. What is the star mean? Star mean this table, how many column is there? All the column data should display. For example, if I expand this left side, so I have this 5 or 6 column. So star means all the columns should selected. So that's why I'm saying star. So we can run this, just select it and here this execute refresh, just click that. So we can see all the data display here. So this is the simple select for all the record. Now if we want to search specific column, Then instead of star, if I want to check only student ID, just I can drag and drop here, comma. Next, I want to see first name, again comma. I want to see maybe grade and year. I want to see only this three field. Just select and execute. So this is the simple select. So you can see all three column in display. So this is a simple select. Now I want to filter out. I know there are million of record. So I want to select one specific number or ID or name. Then what we do? We add here where clause. So what is this? WHERE where, and then what do you want? For example, I want student underscore ID. So there are multiple options. First we go one by one, like equal to. So I want to search only specific ID. I know there are Mahesh and its ID is 6. So I want to check that ID 6. So I will say student ID equal to 6. I will select and execute, or you can directly click F5. So it will give. So you can see only one record is selected. So this is the equal sign where equal. Now other condition, maybe I want to do more than one. I know there are 3 or 4 student ID that I want to check. So if we run here, so you can see there we have 6, 7, 8, 9. So I want to check 6, 9, 10. So other condition is in. So what we do? Student ID in, and then bracket start and give multiple number with comma. 6 I want to do, 9 and 10. So I want to select this 3, 6, 9, 10. If we run this, it will select 6, 9, 10. If you want to select by a name, so name is where wherechar. So you require put in single name. So instead of student ID, I want to check first underscore name, and which name I want to do first name Mahesh. So is case sensitive, so I give M capital and everything is lower. Second number I want to do 9 number is Geeta, and 10 Sonu. And if you run, it will work as the same way. If this is not unique column, so maybe if I have duplicate, so it will a so all, but not they are unique. So Mahesh, Geeta, Sonu. So this is the in condition. Other, what other option is here? If I say there are 10 million record and I want to check only first 10 record. So that is recommended way. If you want to see all the column and you don't know what is the column name, maybe fourth number or fifth number. So generally what we do, we just do here star from table name and just write down limit. The limit, how much you want to see? I say 10 record or 11 record. So I want to check only first 10 record. Just select and run again. So it display first 10 record. But in table, my table only have how many record? 7 record. So it display all. So if I say less than 7, 3 record, then it will display 3 record only. If I say 5 and display 5 record. Now I want to use limit, but I want to see descending order or ascending order. So by default, it will go ascending order. If I want to say order Y, so order Y what do? Whatever column I want to see, I can switch to order Y, maybe ascending or descending. So for example, I say student ID. So I write down student underscore ID ascending, so it will go same order because by default it go ascending, and I want to see top 4 record. So if I run this, so it will display my 6, 7, 8, 9. But I want to see opposite descending, whatever the greatest number, it display first. Then I will say descending, DESC. So if we describe DESC, then it will go descending order. We can run again and it will so see whatever greatest number it display first, then 11, 10, 9. So this is the order by clause. So order by we can use this student ID. Otherwise you can use number also. So generally it's go same order, right? 1, 2, 3. I want to show only, for example, 1. 1 means is go descending ascending according this first column. So I say 1 descending, then again still work with same way, 20, 11, 10, 9. If I want to see second number, first name, then I will go 2 and ascending order. I will say ascending, then it will work ascending with first name. ये देखिए AGJM, it going second. If I get descending, then it will descending basis of this 2 number column and display only 4 row. See last SRMM. So this is the select query with order by and limit 4. There are other option is fetch. So I want to see fetch first row only. It work like limit, but there are option. So you can set offset also, because limit you can't do in between number. I want to see only third, fourth, fifth. So how I do? We have option to fetch. So how it work? We can remove this and we will say fetch first row only, and we will run this. We will see what happened. So it display only first row. First row is 6. If I do limit 1 for this same condition, right now it work as same way, because if I say limit 1, then also it display 6. Now if we want to do first 3 row, then what we write down? Same fetch first here number. So 3 row only. It display 3 row here. If I want to do 4 row, I just change this number and first 4 row. And I want to do same thing is order by, then we write down order y. We will say first descending. So I want to do first descending and fetch first 4 row. So what it do? It will display first do descending and then choose first 4 row, 20, 11, 10, 9. So generally when you do analysis, you require this type of condition. If we do ascending, it will do same way 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I want to do exclude 6 and 7 and want to display only 8 and 9. So this same condition, order by 1 and 2, if I executed this, it display 6 and 7, but my requirement is 8 and 9. So if we first run this, so you can see 6 and 7 display. But what is my requirement? My requirement is to display 8 and 9. So there are other options we called offset. So here just write down offset. How many row you require to do? I say 2 rows. And if you run this, so see 8 and 9. So what? 2 row is offset 6, 7 and display 8 and 9. If you want to do same way, descending, just write down this descending and run. It will display 20 first and so 20 is excluded because you remember if we not do, so what is the two other row? 20 and 11. 20 and 11, but we want to exclude those two. We added offset 2 row, run this and exclude those two and display 10 and 9. So this is very important: order by, offset, fetch and limit. So till now what we learned: simple select, star, selected column, limit, fetch, offset, ascending, descending. Now there are other options also available in select. So what? This is the distinct. So what our requirement, if we have select query, select star from particular table, if I remove this, and there are duplicate, but I don't want duplicate in complete row. If I am saying star, means complete full star if I want distinct record. So if I run this, so maybe there are right now there are no duplicate. If I inserted this complete row with one more time and I say distinct, if I say select star is showing 7 record. If I want to do distinct, then distinct distinct star. This means it display all the distinct record. So because right now everything is distinct, so it's showing 6. But I want to see here, if you see house number 102, 102 two time and 101 also two time. But I want to do distinct house number. How many house number that is the unique in this particular table? So what I do, I say distinct and here write down this house number. So what you do, it display all the house number that is the uniquely in this table. Can run this. So you can see only 5 record. Total we have 7 record. This means the 2 recorded duplicate, 102 two time and 101 is 2 time. So if I remove this, so you can see there are total 7 record. This is the 2 time and this also 2 time. So is remove this 2 and remaining 5 will display. If I want to see again full, we just do star. Now if you want to do distinct on particular 2 column, so it's combined maybe 101, but 102 maybe mobile number is different and this mobile number different. So what we do, we add 2 columns. So do distinct and here bracket house number comma I am saying phone. If you run this, it display all the row here, distinct house number and phone number. So you can say this 2020, the total we have all number is unique. We not have any duplicate because this is 102, but this phone number is different. So it's combination of house number and phone number. If you want to add more, you just add comma, comma, comma. So it display all the distinct record. And apart from this, if you want to display this, write down house number and phone and you can say run again distinct. So it show this number and phone number distinctly. So generally you have a lot of time this requirement ka 2 or 3 column is you want to do distinct. So that combined with comma, comma, comma and use bracket both side. So this is the distinct option. So you can do distinct. You require to do count also. Then we will learn some of the aggregation function. After that we will do same functionality with distinct. So what we have in our window, we already check. So average, sum, count, max and min. So what is our requirement? If we have select query in this particular table, so there are student ID, house number, phone, year. So if I want to see average, sum, count, so if I want to select how many record in this table, so what we do, count and here bracket and bracket close and star. So what you do is check all the record, count how many record is there. So it should display how many, 7. We can run this. See, 7 record total. If you this generally performance issue, if you have 100 of column, then it takes some time. So best way you can do, whatever is first column or second column is just write down like this one. So it will do first count how many record. So it not go to all the column, only first column. So it's still same result. So display again 7. So you can do 1 or star. So both option should work. So total number 7 record. Now max, min, count. Generally what we use this functionality in if we have amount or something. If I have amount, different amount, and I want to check some amount. So we can use some different table. There we have amount field. So in our schema, I can see one table is cells. Cells means I can see there may be some amount, because if you do cells, there should be some amount field. So cell date, total sales, item, city. So we can use this table. So instead of this, you require to just drag this table and drop here and run. And first we will check star. How many record is there? Just select star from. So I can see 9 record is there. There are my shop, Mumbai, Delhi, TV, and total sales. So there are numeric value and sales date. Now what we want? We want to do count. Count should work same. So we will say count 1. So it display how many record? 9 record. Now I want to do sum of all the amount. So total 9 field is, I want to have requirement to combine this all to do sum. So what is the command? We just say sum here and column name. So what is the column name? Total cells. If you don't want to type this, then simple option, just drag here and drop in where you want to do this total sum. Just run this. So it display total sum. The total is 224. If you do sum, it will come 224. Other requirement, what you have? You want to see max number of this cell. So what we can see? Max, I think 50. So we can say it should work. So just max and again column name. Just copy this and run. So then this, what you do? It commented. So when I run this, how you commented? With 2 line. If you want to do comment multi-line, then we have option to do backslash and star and closing star backslash. So it commented this. So when you run completely, it will not run this part and not run this part and even not run this part. So run only whatever is here. If I select it also, it will run only inside part. So it will say here we not remove star. We run this, it will say 50. We remember 50 is the max number. Same if you want to minimum, if you have million of record and you want to check min, but here is 9 record, so we know already what is the min, what is the max. If you run this, it display whatever is min amount on that particular field. So it display 10. 10 is the minimum and 50 is the maximum. Now you want to do average. So average, for example, I have 5. So what you do is just add 5 and divide by 5. So this is the simple mathematics that we use for average. We can try average, then A, B, G. If you run, display average nearby 24.88. So sum everything and divide by your total number of record. So we will see average. I already checked sum, count, max, min. It will work with filter condition. So what we do? We just say star here and run. I want to check only Delhi cells. So what? So here we add filter condition. So first we added here filter where city equal to Delhi. So how many record total? If we run total 3 record, and I want to check only this Delhi cell. So here we what we do? We say sum and only Delhi. So it will count first filter out Delhi and sum of the total cells of Delhi. You run here, it will say 60, 72 nearby. But no, we not selected and run. So 72. Every time you can do same thing, average, count, max, min, and whatever number or whatever filter. So it will work in filter condition. If you want to see two filter conditions sum, so I say sum and total cells for two city. So here we what we add in condition. We already checked this in. Then you require to bracket and comma. You can add more cities here. Close bracket and I will add Mumbai as well. Mumbai. It will what you do first filter out this Mumbai and Delhi and sum out all the Mumbai and Delhi both. So if you see run this, so your amount will increase. So it 124. So 124. So this is the in condition. There are other condition opposite. I don't want Delhi and Mumbai. Apart from Delhi and Mumbai, whatever city is there, do it sum. So there is not in condition. So just opposite in, we do not in. So this just opposite. So it exclude Delhi and Mumbai and sum out your city. The city is what is the remaining? I think Bangalore. So it will display Bangalore. Total cell is 100. If you see this, opposite of this, if I say city equal to, we'll check. I think it's Bangalore. Then we will add. So it should come 100. If you run this, city in single quote Bangalore, comma comment. So I want to run only this part and sum. Select and run only this part. So it display 100. See, it's matching with this, and because we have only 3 city, so exclude this or include this. So it will work other way. So we can write down here. So we cover in, not in condition. Okay, after this we have very important topic like and ILIKE. Most of you already know like, but maybe you don't know ILIKE. So we will understand what is the difference between these two. We will take some example and we try to understand. Same table, select star from demo test cells. If I run this, so I can see all the record, but I want to see specific starting from M. Then we use like command. So sometime we have big data and we don't know what is the exact word we want to search. That time we will use like command. So I say where city like, I know start from M. So I want to see all the Mumbai or Maharashtra, this type of. So I say M and percentage, and we close this statement. If I run this, so all the starting from M, all the city display here. So you can see city, Mumbai, Mumbai, Mumbai. It's coming. If I don't know what is the starting word, I know only M, small m or um. So I can do percentage backside front side, means it front side any number or backside any number after or before this u. So if you see anything between come u, so all the starting or ending with this it display here. So we can run. So all Mumbai is display here. For example, A, there are maybe all city we have A. So Mumbai, Bangalore, both city it coming here because we are adding percentage front and back. If I forget front, so whatever started from small a, it display here. So we not have anything, so it will display 0 record. So this is the like. So how many we have condition? First starting like M, second in between like this. You can use multiple character also, and last percentage. So I know whatever ending with AI percentage. So here any number, but last number should be AI. So Mumbai or RE Bangalore or HI. Or I can add more number. I can add ORE, whatever end with ORE. So this is the like condition. The like condition. For example, I have Mumbai and M capital, and if I search by mistake M starting from small m, and if you run this, so it displays 0 record because in data we have M is capital. If you want to exclude this uppercase, lowercase, then we will use here ILIKE. Instead of like, ILIKE. So ILIKE is without case sensitive search. Now if I run this, it will display all Mumbai. Here is M is small, but in database I have capital, but it will search both upper or lowercase. Even I say U M, this type of search because it's one capital, one is small, and if I run again, it will display all three record. It will work same way as like. If I want to see last, I say AI. So whatever end with AI, it display here. Even I can write down in capital, it will work as a same way as like, but it's without any case sensitive. So like is case sensitive, I like without case sensitive. And same way as percentage in between and front. If I have AI in last also, it should work this also. Because last I not have anything about after AI, and before AI I have MUMB. So it will display like this. So I like and like is very important. If you have huge data and you don't know what you want to search, you can just guess that word and search. So depend, if you want to search case sensitive, you can use like. Otherwise, I like is very useful. You can type anything case sensitive. It will work without case sensitive. So next topic we can cover with group by. So we can clean our some screen, and within select, till now we not cover group by, order by with group by, and having. So having is like we will check example. So when we use group by and we want to having greater than less than that option, and we not learn mathematics operations. So first we will learn group by. So what is the group by? So for example, we have the select star from demonstrate.cells table, and we have one requirement trying to understand how group by work. That name itself is grouping. So previous example, we check some aggregate operation like sum. Now I have requirement to see all the sum city wise like Mumbai, Delhi and Bangalore. So previous example when we did sum, so we added where condition every time like city equal to Mumbai or Delhi or Bangalore. But this requirement not satisfied my requirement. I want all three together in single SQL query means grouping. So what I want to see for example Mumbai I have three record. So sum of amount of these three record like total cells. Second number Delhi. So same as Delhi sum of total cells. So here my requirement is clear. I want to see Mumbai total cells, Delhi and Bangalore also total cells in one SQL query. So for this we will use group by. So what we want to see, we not required to where condition here and I will cut paste here so it will not confuse you. So we want total cells. So sum, we write down here sum and which column? Total cells. If I run this query, it display complete sum all the city. So it added all the column if run this. But my requirement is I should include here city also. So which city I have sum of cells. So if I run this, so I want to add this column also city. So if I added city, so what is say city like Mumbai and sum of this Mumbai total cells. Second number Delhi and Delhi all the cells and same for Bangalore. But if I run this query, it will give error because this is the whenever you use aggregate function, you require to use group by. So we just try. What is saying column cell city must appear in the group by clause. So it's giving our hint we require to do group by. So we write down here group y and after that which column you want to do group by. We are using city. Now if you run this, it will give C three record. And for business analyst, this is very important because any type of analysis you require to do grouping. So this is the grouping. If you want to do multiple column grouping, so you require to add just one more column. So if we run this select query, select a star from, and we will add some more extra column. Select a star from demo test cell. If I want to add company name also, so I just add company name. So it will do grouping with basis of these two conditions, city and company name. In our case is same, but if other your example, if you have different city, different company name, then it will display both. So if we added extra column, we require to add this column in our group by. You can't do like one is here, one is here. Otherwise, you can do here some max or min. So maybe aggregate or if you add a plan, you require to add in group by clause. If we run, so it display here city, company name 100, Mumbai, myself 52, Delhi, myself 72. In other case, for example, Bangalore, there are two company, my shop and your shop, and 50-50. Then here it will come four record, Bangalore my shop 50, Bangalore your shop 50, and Mumbai my shop 52. So if you want to grouping in two different column, even you can add three column or more column, any type of column, but you require to add those column in here. Group by, this is the group by condition. Now, if you want to add where condition with group by, so you are thinking why I can't here. where and city equal to Mumbai. So this condition, it take only Mumbai record and sum it Mumbai. But I want to see all the sum and filter out only one city. So if I run this, so it will filter out Mumbai and sum is with Mumbai. And so I not required this everything. If I want to filter out one country, then I not required to do grouping, right? If I want to do all three grouping and filter out, then we use having. So if I run, this also work, but only for Mumbai. But my requirement is do grouping for all the cities. So what we do, group by city and having city equal to, I say, Mumbai. So it will say Mumbai grouping and display only Mumbai. I want to do Bangalore. It will display Bangalore. Now I have one requirement. I want to display only that sum is greater than 50 or 60, some any number. Then only I can use this. So what I do, I say having sum is total greater than, this is the greater than sign. We till now we not check, see our mathematic operation. This next topic we will learn those. But if you want to see greater than sign, this is the greater than sign. If you want to less than sign, this is the less than sign, and equal to be already saw. So I want to see number more than 60. We run this. So it display all three, Bangalore, Delhi, and Mumbai, but it displaying only where we have total cells greater than 60, because Mumbai is 52, I think. So if I run 40, then it display all three. If I say more than 60 here, then 60 we have only two records. So it displays 72 and 100. You can run. And if you want to run more than 80, then it display only 100 record. But we want to all three. So we will say greater than 20. Now if you see it displaying like BMD, but I want to show in order Y, then we can use here order Y city ascending or descending. For ASC that we already learned. If I run this query, it will do sum, group, having, and order Y also. So BDM. So here is three operation is performing. First is doing grouping, then checking having only greater than some number, and order Y also, and ordering to alphabetical order, ascending or descending. So it's showing descending order MDB. So this we learn group by, having, order Y, and even where condition. I say where city in, I say Mumbai, and I want only Mumbai and Delhi. So all three conditions together. So see, only Mumbai and Delhi. If I want to add Bangalore, it will display. So this is the very important question. Even if you go to interview, a lot of interviewer ask this question, this order by which order you, where you add where condition, when you plan to add order by clause, when you plan to add having, and if you want to exclude this column from your group by, what is the option? In this query, Question is that I want to remove this company name from group by here. How you do this? So if we run this, it will say error. See, so sales com name must appear in the group by clause. So what is saying? Company name should display in group by clause. But interviewer asking, no, I don't want to add here. So what is the other option? So we already learned that if you use any aggregate function, it not required to add in group by. See, total cells we added here aggregate function. So we are not adding here. So here, because I know my company is single company, so I can add it here max or min. So I am adding max here and we will see what happened. See, is working because I added max. So not required to add in group by and is working fine because I have only one company. It depends different situation. If they give the situation only one company and this is the situation, then you can think according that situation and give the answer. So remember this order: select, simple from, where, group by, having, and order by. Order by descending or ascending. So quickly we will check what we already covered. So we are doing data quality language. So first we check select. We already completed this. Star completed. Distinct. We already covered this part also. Order by. Where clause. There we are using where clause with different condition. And we already checked with limit, fetch, and we just saw last time group by and having condition. So now this two topic is remaining and very important topic is join. So till now we check only one table. If we want to join two different table, so how we join and what is the join condition? What is the meaning of inner join, left join, full join, outer join, and cross join? So we will check some example or diagram to understand that what is the meaning of this inner, left, outer. So we can go there and remaining part, last topic remaining is union, intersect and accept. So first we try to understand join part. To understand this, I simplify. So I created two different table. For example, I have two table. One, I am saying customer. So generally what customer? Customer, we have customer ID. There are ID, I say 1, 2, 3. And other table is order. If you go any shop, any order. So generally order, so order, if history, how they know which order you last time you order, what is your preference. So you have one customer ID and every time is created one order ID and amount. So this is just example. Now we will try to understand how we will join these two table with using this inner, full, left or outer join and what is the meaning of that and how it work. So first condition we want to understand inner join. What is the meaning of inner join? Syntax we will check when we open pgAdmin. We will create two different table and we will do, but we are just try to understand what is the meaning of inner join. So whatever you are seeing color mean this is the data it displaying and blank means it not displaying data. So first we are saying inner join. So inner join mean whatever is number, for example, I have condition inner join with A and B table. So A is my customer table, B is my order table, and the join condition is cust ID equal to cust ID. This is my syntax, for example. So I am saying whatever is matching, equal means matching. So here 1 is matching here 1, 2 is also matching here, only this 2, and 3 is not matching. We not have any detail. So this mean here it display only 1 and 2 record inside. So when you run this query, so in your record, you will see 2 record only 1 and 2. here is Rakesh, and 2 is Raj. And if you want to display order, so here is 100 and here is 400. So this is the final outcome if you use inner join. So whatever is matching, you want to show only those record. Second condition is full outer join. Full means it doesn't mean you want to left side or right side, means combination of both. If I join with equal to sign and I am saying full outer join, this mean customer label all the recorded displaying if I am joining with customer ID. So what is my distinct number? So here is 1, 2, 3 and here is 4 and 5. So all the recorded display, whatever is matched is display, otherwise is empty. So this is the meaning of full outer join. That's why you can see all the colors. So here I have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all. So in between this condition here is 1 and 2 and remaining 3, 4 you can consider other places. This is my full outer join. Full outer join when we use, we want all the data from both the table. Depend on this condition. Now, third important one is left outer join. So, for example, if you have one main table, customer table, and other is order table, you want to display only table what customer is exists here. You don't want other data like 5 or 4 because you are more focused on this, how many customer purchase some order. So you want to show only this type. So whatever is matching, those display 1 and 2 and 3 is not matching, but still you want to display because this is the left side table. So your output is 1, 2, 3 and 1 and 2 your matching record. Here is Rakesh and here is Raj and third one also display with Ahmed is matching 3. So this is the complete table and you are joining this table. So whatever is matching it display here, otherwise it's blank. So first condition it displaying 100. Here is 400 and Ahmed is not matching here. So here is 0. Nothing is display here. So this is my left side. So whatever is left side table, all the record means 1, 2, 3. So here you can see all 3 recorded displaying here. So this is my left outer join. Now last one is right outer join. So just opposite of left outer join. So in this condition, what is saying right outer join and condition is customer ID. So it display 1, 4, 5 and 2. It will not display your 3. This not display. So you have 4 record and whatever is filled here is display, otherwise it's empty. So in this condition you get 3 record. In condition this right outer join you will get 4 record because in right table you have 4, here is 3. So this is the right outer join. Apart from that you have cross join. Cross join what do? If you have 2 record here and 3 record is here, so it will generate it multiply by 2 into 3. So one record is displaying 1 to 1, then 1 to 2, 1 to 3, then again 2 to 1, 2 to 2 and 2 to 3. So that we call cross join. So you want to display as a, for example, this record and all combination with this and this record all combination with this. So that we use cross join. So this is the 5 main join that we will use. We will create this table and try to replicate this same whatever we understood here. So we can go to again pgAdmin. Okay, in this window, I just quickly created some record, but till now we not learn DDL script. So I'm skipping this and we will discuss later. So I just created some data. So just select purpose. So we can see how we will use join. So we can write down here, select query to join. What is our requirement? So one table, ABC select, from demo underscore test dot customer, and same for order. So if you see customer, we created same record 1, 2, 3, Rakesh, Raj, Ahmed, and order. We have 3 column. One is order ID 11, 12, and amount and customer ID. So basis of this table, I want to see which one is customer. Then we will join with this other table. There we have customer. So I know one is Rakesh, two is Raj, and 3 not here, and 4, 5 I not have detail. So now we are joining these two tables. So how we write down join? So first join is our inner join. So what is the syntax? So select, I am keeping a space, or right now is a star, we will replace with actual value. From left table, whatever we want to left side and right side. So one table we called customer. So I say customer in first example. You remember first table our left side is customer, and here is inner join. So we are checking whoever is match, like our case is 1 and 2, so it display only 1 and 2. Then second number table, so we can create some formatting. So you understood which one is table A. If you want, you can give the alias name here. So we will give alias is cust. So this alias is work, so you're not required to write down this much in your join. So you can just say cust dot. And here inner join with different table. Different table is our order. And I give ORD. So this is the alias name. And when we write join, we generally any big table we just give the small name, and you can use this name. Now inner join, this is the one table, second table on, and what is your condition. So what we are saying, condition is my customer ID equal to customer ID. So I want to see customer equal to customer, and what is the customer order he give the, and what is the amount. That is our requirement. So I say cust dot, what is the field name? Cust underscore ID equal to ORD order dot cust ID. If we are not giving this or table name, then this query is confused. Cust ID is should take from this table or this table, because we have both table this same ID. So that's why we created alias and give that name dot this. Otherwise, I require to give this. It will work both way. I can just paste here. So that if I say this commented part and I say cust ID, it will work both way. So instead of this big name, I just created alias and I am using that name. Okay, for now I don't want to do any condition. If I say star, it display all the column. For example, there are 2 and here is 3, so total 5 column display. So we can just try, we just run, and then we will select whatever column we required from both table. So if I run this, it say all the columns, see 5, and customer ID repeating, because I am saying customer 3 and here is 2, to total 5. So matching is 1 and 2, so it's displaying 1 and 2. Now if I want to do only matching, then if I say cust table, I want only cust ID, and again cust table, I want cust name, and order table, I want order ID, and order amount. So amount. Cust ID I already added here, so I don't want again repeat. And if I run this, what I did some mistake here from. If we run this, it display cust ID, customer name, and you know with this diagram is matching only 1 and 2, so it's displaying only 1 and 2 record. So this is the inner join. So you remember to circle and inner part, whatever is matching, it's showing only those two record. So this is our inner join. Second number is our outer join. So outer join means we want all the record from both table. So here we have three record, two and matching record and distinct record. So we want all record. Then what is the statement? Just instead of inner join, we say outer join. And if you run this query, same, everything is same. We want this all five column with this two table, but with outer join instead of inner join. What is the name? Actually, full outer join. So full means both sides. So we will write down full outer join and we can run and see our result. So you can see first left side we have only 1, 2, 3 showing this and matching record is displaying here, and see other this one order here all the 1, 12, 3, 14. So all the record is displaying with both combination. So this is the full outer join with combination 1 and 2. It doesn't matter matching, not matching. It displaying all the record, but whatever is null, it displaying null. Otherwise, is matching. It display here amount. So here we have this 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 5 record, and this 2 is matching there and 1 is not matching. The total we have here 6 record. So this is the full outer join. Third number which are left outer join. So instead of this full, we just require to say left outer join. Left outer join. So what we are saying, left outer means whatever is left table is our customer table. So it display 1, 2, 3, and right side, whatever is matching it display, otherwise it display null. We can run this. So it display 3 record. You remember matching 1 and 2. So it's showing 11, 14, 100, 400. And Ahmed, there we not have any data in our order. So it's displaying null and null. So this is the left side. So left side is 1, 2, 3. So all three record display and other is null. So this is the left outer join. Remember, PostgreSQL it work with both way. If you write down left outer join or just say left join, is same meaning. Sometime you can see left outer join, sometime you can write left join, depend of you. But maintain consistency. So every time you should use same. So if you run this, this should be same result. You can see same result 1, 2, 3. Rakesh Raja Ahmed, and this is the null. So it depend of you. You want to write down left outer join complete or just left join. Now fourth one is our right outer join or right join. So we can see both the right outer join and same condition because we have customer equal to customer and cust ID equal to cust ID. So customer and order we are joining. So just run this. Now what we are expecting? We are expecting 5 record because right side table, custom order table, we have 5 record, 100 to 500. And remaining part, this side should come as a null value. So you can see total 5 record and 1, 2 is matching, is showing here. Remaining is null, but here we have complete value because right side we have this 5 value. So depend of requirement, what you want in your business requirement is saying your left table is your main table and right just joining that display, otherwise it's null. Then most of the time in your banking system or any other system, most time you will use left join or inner join. Right outer join or full outer join is very rare. Full outer join you will use very less. Here also same, it will work with same condition. If you want to say right join, you don't want to write down right outer, then also it will work as a same way. So you can see here. So all 5 record same result, same meaning. Last is cross join. That also very rarely used, but we can try to understand that. Just write down cross and join, and we will see what the result will come. Here it depend of you which column you want to select. You can just select. If you want to do star, it display maybe 3 or 4 table, then it's lot number of record and repetitive. So generally it suggests you can just give the alias and just column name, whatever column you want. Not necessary you require to all the column, only you want to customer ID and order amount, you can write down, select only those 2 column, not required to select other column. Now we will say cross join. So see, is saying error. Why? Because we are saying cross join means we are cross, like we just saw 2 into 4, this type of record, right? So we don't have any condition. That's why we want all the record multi-cross. So we not required this condition in this case. So statement is just like this. You just joining through table. So it will create multiply. We will try this. It should work. Yeah, so you can see 1, 2, 3, again 1, 2, 3, again. So their total here 15. 3 into 5, 15. Here you can see 3 and 5. The total 3 into 5, 15 row. So this is the cross join. So you want to display via cross level like 1, then it go cross all 5 record. Then second number 2, all 5, and 3, all 5. The total is 15. Okay, so this is the simple join condition, how you can use this 5 type of join. It's very important because generally you will work multiple table, you will not use single table. So you require to join this and this will work again. If I want to join again, you have third table, for example here, purchase, next one. Then same condition for, if I say left join, if I do rollback, left outer join. I want to join now third table or any other table. So you can start for again. You can say left outer join and start new table, and you can join with maybe order or customer, any table. You can go any number of this join. You can write down left. Even you can mix with left, and here if you want to do inner join, left join, right join, you can do all the combination and it will work perfectly. So depend of your requirement. So this is our join condition. So we understood that. And last topic is remaining is union, accept and intersect. So we can try to understand with two that concept. Okay, in DQL, this is the last topic, union, union all, intersect and accept. How and where we use generally this condition. So we have one example. I have two table. I have student detail in two class. So I say student A and I have table B. So here I have 1, 2, 3 and they have class like music, science, or math. And other class, I have different student, maybe 4, 5, 6, and like class is common, and other class may be different class. This is the one example. Okay, so generally what we want, if we want to display all the student with both class, sometime we want like distinct student, so we don't want this 2 3 repeat in both side, and we want to join this two table and want to display all this condition. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, or we want only whatever we have matching record, so we display only those record, or we want to say only right side, or we want to display complete like with only unique, or maybe if duplicate, then duplicate display 1 2 3 4 5 6 and again 3. So this type of condition we use union all table. So what we do, we just say select our column name from table, and again select our column name from B table, and in between you write down this union all intersect, union except intersect, and depend of your query. So we will, when we open pgAdmin, then it will be clear. So how it work? So for example, if I am saying okay, union all, I have 3 record 1 2 3, and here I have 3 4 5. So now if I use this union all, only different union and union all. So it display 1, 2, 3, again 3, 4, 5. To total 6 record display, because there are no common here. This is the meaning, means complete this record and this record. So total 6 record it display. So 3 it display 2 time. So it will not remove your common record in union all. But if you have requirement, you have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. So this is repetitive. So you want only one time. Then we will use union one. So for example, 3 is here. Here is 1, 2, 4, 5. So it display 5 row in this condition. If you join this table, A table plus B table. So just select star from that, and union select star. Star you can use only if you have same number of column. Here is 2, here is 2. If you have here is 2, here is 3, you can't use star. You require to select here 1 and 2, and here also same column. That everything we will see in our pgAdmin when. Now have intersect. So intersect, you want to display only whatever command is required. So who is matching this record? So in our example, you want to display only 3. The last one is except just opposite intersect. So what is displaying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here you have 3, here is 4 and 6, and here is 1 and 2. So it display only this part 1, 2. It exclude this common one and remaining this side one. So answer is display 1 and 2. So you want to see except, means only display whatever is here, and you want to do if it's matching, or right side that second table you want to exclude those record. So that is the except. It's very useful when we see example. Same table we can create, and we will create some dummy data, and we will use this all four condition. Okay, so in pgAdmin, I created this two table, student A and student B. So I entered some record in student A. You can see student A, we have record 6 to 8. So we have record here. If you see, if I say student ID 6, 7, 8 and 9, and other table I created with some common record and some distinct record. So if you see 9, this record is common, because it's available in A and B also, and remaining is 10, 11 and 20. So total we have 4 here and 1 common. Now we will try to understand this union all. So how we want to join these two table and we want to display all record with same number of column. So because both table we have same number of column, so I can use star. Otherwise I require to name. Even I have same column, then also I want to select only student ID first name. So I will select only both column. So first we will do with star. So what I just copy this table and I am writing here union all. All means I want all the record, even they are common. I want to display both record. I don't want to exclude any one record. So that is the union all. If you want to exclude one record, it display only one, then we have union. So we will see this and just copy this other table. And if you run this, it display all 8 record and 9 you can see is 2 time because one is coming from A table, other is coming B table. So this is the union all. And interview, lot of the time this question come, okay, if you have joined and they give this statement written and they put here also, and they will ask if this statement is correct. So most of the time if we not get, this is not correct. So only you required this closing bracket in the last. So this one and this union all and here. If I run this, it's working fine. If I say here and then run, it's a syntax error near union all. So this is interview question. Now we want only record that display duplicate, then exclude one record and display only one. If you have 3 time or 4 time, just you want to display only one time. So most of the time that is the requirement. So we use union. So remember, when you require to union and union all, if you want to all record, even the duplicate or 3 time, just you want to display everything, then union all, otherwise union is unique. So it should display now 7 record because this all 4 and remaining 3. This one. So it displays total 7. Previously 8 and 9 2 time, but now is only 1 time. So this is the union and union all. Now other interview question, if you want to do order by. So most of the people, what is the mistake? If I want to do order by like student ID, so we will do order y student underscore ID and we will run and it displays 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So other interview question, generally if you want to join this and they will copy paste here also and we'll ask this course, this is correct. If you see look wise, it's correct, right? You are doing this order by and union and this order by. But when you run this actually, because they not give the screen to compile and write down only notepad. So you write down this and you will see syntax error because order by always do first union or union all or any other operation and just you require to do in the last. So remember this part. When you run now this, it will work fine and this. And now other requirement we want to select because in our case this is the same, but sometime you have 5 record in A table and 2 record in 2 and you want to join. So what you want to join only particular those column. So you give column name. So here I say student ID and I say first name J first name from my table A And same thing I want to from B. I just copy paste this and here is my B table. So here it should be my matching record. Okay, here is 2, then here also 2, and if I say union, it display only 2, and if I want to use order by, I can use again order by and it go order by clause. Order by, if I want to do descending, I can use same thing, whatever we are doing previously. You can run and do descending. So what I do, perform first union, 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 and then do this. If I want to again union with some other table, suppose I have one more table. So I can just write down like here, and I will do this. And B, here for example, I have C table. Then it will work. If for example B also, if I run this, it will work same way because this is the duplicate and it exclude all. But if I say union all, then you can see there are duplicate record also display. So any number of union all you can add this. Now next we saw union all, union, and now intersect. So union all, union, now intersect. What is the meaning of intersect? We are saying that whatever is matching, so in our case only 9 is matching. So I am expecting it should display only 9 and it will work with a star and selected column. I want to add more column. If I selected extra column, it will not work. We will see that example also. So intersect, I am expecting if here I run, I want whatever is common. So it should display 9 Gita. So 9 is matching. Here we can see and display 9. Now we will see if I have different column. So here is only one column and here is two column. So it will not work. It will say your column is not matching. It will say each intersect query must have the same number of column. So in this case, you should have always same number. If you are selecting 2, here also selected 2. Not necessary this name is same. You can use this other name, like I say second name, if I have in column, and it will work that way also. So it doesn't matter, but it should be data type also same. So this is the student ID, first name, intersect, and again it will work like same way Gita. Now last one is except. So what we are saying, except example, there is 6, 7, 8, 9. Here is 9 and this is my first table. So I am expecting only 6, 7, 8. 9 should not display because this is the common 9 and remaining this also not. So it's saying except. So here only I am expecting 6, 7, 8 for this condition. If I run this, see 6, 7, 8. You can do again order by your student ID ascending. Or if you don't want name is very name and you not remember what is the name, then you can do number also. So which number you have that want to description. So I say order by first number column. So I say first ascending and it will work as a same way. If I want to do sorting by a second column, I just say 2 and I say ascending, then it will work sorting by a second number position column like A, M and R. So this is the union all, union, intersect and accept. So here we are completing our data quality language. Now next we are starting DDL script. So DQL is biggest one and most 80% or even 90% time DQL, and other is maybe a very fast. So we will understand how we will create table, how we insert data. So this type of query we will see. So next topic is our DDL. In this chapter, we will try to understand DDL. What is the meaning of DDL? Data definition language. So last chapter we understood query. If you already have table, you already have data, and you want to select data. But DDL, data definition language, is creating that table and dropping this table. So that's why definition, you are creating definition of that table. So under this DDL, we have four main topic: create, drop, alter, and truncate. Create, it doesn't matter, you are creating table, schema, all type of create come under DDL. Even same drop, you want to drop table, schema, constant, all type of this drop command, it will come under DDL. And alter and truncate. When we open pgAdmin, we will see example. So just I give some one example. So first is create. So if I want to create table, so what is the command? Create table and table name. Which table we want to create. So for example, last example, we check customer or order. Then column name, customer ID, customer name, this type of field. And for storing data, we require to define data type. So we will understand data type also. What is the data type? There are multiple data types supported by a PostgreSQL. So pre-built also, and you can create your custom also. Then constant, if you want to check like not null, this type of constant. And then table constant. So you want to create primary key, foreign key, this type or partition. So this type of constant. So this is the our simple create table statement. Now, if you have create table by mistake, you did some typo or wrong name or you want to drop, then we have command drop table table name. So this is the basic command. But if you want to check only drop if exists, so it should not fail. If you not have table and if you run command drop table table name, it will say table not exist. But you want to check and drop, then this is the optional if exists. So you can add here drop table if exists and table name. So it will drop your table. Same for schema. Now, if you already have table column, but you want to change or add any extra column. So which command you required? You required alter table, then table name, add column name and data type. So this is for alter command. So all type of alter, different modification, we will check under alter table command. Now last one is truncate. So you want to truncate complete table. So we have truncate table, table name. So it will drop truncate your complete data. For example, I have 100 record. If I run truncate table table name, it will drop every truncate all the record. And if you say select a cell from table name, it will say 0 record. And drop, you completely drop this table. When you run, then it will say table not exist. So that is the difference between drop and truncate. Drop, completely drop, you not have that table in your database. Truncate, remove only data. Structure, table structure should be there. So now we will open our pgAdmin, and first we try to understand data type because we are using this when we create table. So what is the data type and what type of data type, and I will provide one link that PostgreSQL have there. They define all the data type. So data type, we just understand overview. I will not go in detail. So if you come here and Google and search data type in PostgreSQL, so mostly you will come up on this PostgreSQL docs current data type. If you scroll down here, you will see all type of your data type. For example, if you want to store numeric, what you should use. If you want to store your name, description, so there are character, Boolean if you want to store true and false. So all type of data type defined here. Even you can create your own data type. But that part we are not cover here. We just learning basics. So I just open pgAdmin. Here we will learn DDL scripts. The first part is our create. So create any type of create. So for example, if you see here left side, we have schema. So demo underscore test and public. Public is default schema. Now I want to create new schema. So that also come in under DDL. So what is the statement? So I just say create schema and schema name. I am saying just test. And if I run this command, so it will create new schema. So देखिए create. So you can see create schema query return successful in 130 millisecond. So here previously two schema. If I just right click and refresh, so you can see three schema and new schema is test, and you can see all the this table view everything, but everything is blank because we not created anything. So all DDL we can do in this test schema. This is the simple command. Now we want to create table. So create table. So same command create table and table name. So we will give schema name. The first schema is our test and dot our table name. So I am saying for demo table. So I am creating this table, that name is demo table and my schema is test. And after that we start and close bracket. And here always end with this semicolon. Now we define column. So I am saying demo table, I required three field. One, I am looking for ID. There I say integer. What is the meaning of integer? I will explain. Second number we will say varchar, mean description, some value. There are character like name or description. And one will be do with number. Okay, so we will create three. So I am saying for demo table, I am considering employee, for example, employee underscore, so emp underscore id, and this is integer number. So integer number means I can store in integer any integer number. So for example, if I want to store this type of number 1 2 3, any number, any big, so this number will come integer without decimal. So I am creating as an integer. Now second I am saying employee name. So I am saying employee underscore name, and here I am saying varchar. And Postgres, you not required to define length. Otherwise, you can define length also. For example, employee name source I am receiving 50. So here you can define like 50. Here you can say 50 like this. But if you not define it, automatically whatever length it will come, it fit in this varchar. That is the default. So we not required to mention here value. And just I am saying salary. So salary is maybe not like integer, not fixed amount. If I can get like 500.20 also. So here we define as a numeric value or amount also. There are data type. So here we are saying numeric, and I am saying numeric 22 comma 2. So this is my table structure. For now, I not define anything null, not null, any constant. So this mean if I insert blank, 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 it will allow because I not created any not null or null. So by default always is null. So employee ID, if I not pass, it will allow. So this is the create table test demo table. So if I here you can see table previously is empty. If I right click and refresh, then you can see demo underscore tables. This is my table created here, and you can see column, and you can see employee ID, employee name, and salary. If you want to create over here, just right click and go to property, and you can add from this window also. But we are checking with our command. You can just click here, add, and give the name, select drop down, all type of value display here, like money, integer, big int, small int, and you can define length and not null, primary key, default. You can define here and just save it. Okay, so this we created simple table. If I say select, that previous chapter we learned, select star from my schema test dot demo underscore tables. So right now we just created table, so it will show table structure, but there are no data. So you can see employee ID, employee name, salary, and here it display integer, care bearing, and numeric. So what type of data you define, it display here. So this is the create table, very simple table. There we not add any not null null. So if you want to see this structure, just came here and just do right click and create script. So it will display your whatever you created table. So it will show drop table. This is commented, and this is actual structure, integer, care bearing, numeric. This automatically you have setting to automatically convert this, but with the same meaning. And numeric 22 comma 2 and table space pg default. If you have different table space, it will go store there and give the your access also. So right now you can see there we not define anything, not null null pk. So now we can drop this table and create with some constant. Let me just close this, don't save. And here we have second number is drop. So if I want to drop this table, so simple command drop table and table name. So table first schema, because same table is allowed to you have in multiple schema, but you want to drop particular specific schema, we require to give test dot, otherwise it will search in your public schema. We will give demo underscore tables. This is our name, and we run. So it will drop this table, drops table, and if I run this query, it will say table not exist. See, does not exist. This is a simple table. Now we will add null, not null. So generally employee ID is mandatory, because without employee ID you can't find out anything. So just I say employee ID not null. We will see PK and other column also. For this time I am saying not null. Employee name also not null. But in this salary, I'm not changing anything, so it allow null. We can create again because we already dropped. So it will see it again created. And if you refresh this and just create again with right click and create a script. So here you can see not null, integer, where carrying not null, and this is the default value. In previous table and this table, if I insert data, so previously if I give empty null value, it will fail because it's not null. But now if I not give, now it's fail, but previously is allow. If I have null, null and salary 1000, it allowed previously. But now if I insert, it will say because of this not null constant, it will fail. If you want to see, I will show you. So what is the command for insert? We not learn, but we will learn in DML. So insert into table name. So this is the table. I just copy paste, and we are try to insert values, values, and I am saying first value is null. Second number I am giving some name Rakesh, and amount I am saying 1000. And if I run this, it will say null value is column empty as a relation demotive violation not null constant. So because of this not null, it not allow. If I give any value, I say 1, and now I insert, it will successful. And if I say select star from this table, then you can see one row in the table. See 1 Rakesh 1000. And if you see dot 00, because we give 22 comma 2, so here is showing up to 2-digit decimal values. So this is simple, not null. Now I want to create as a primary key. So primary key is automatically created not null and unique value on this. If you employee ID, if I have 1 and again I try with other name 1, it will fail because this is the primary key. Okay, we can create. So again, I just drop this table and create same. Drop table again. And we will create with primary key. So simple, employee ID is integer I am saying, and just you require to add one word primary key. Primary key. So automatically created primary key on this table, and employee ID is same, salary is same. So I just create now this table. You can see this, and again if I refresh and right click, so here you can see integer not null, because we not define not null, but it's created with not null. And here you can see constant created table underscore pk. This is the constant name, and primary key value on with column, first column employee ID. You can create composite key also, means you can include two column, employee ID comma date or name or salary, anything else. Okay, so again same, if I try to insert same value 1, first we will try with null value. It's a syntax error because here we require to null. It should fail. So I am saying null Raj and some amount 200.20. So it should fail because of this not null constant, because this is the pk column. So see, null value column employee ID relation validation not null. And what is the other functionality? If I insert one record, one Raj 220, so first time is allowed, but it not allow duplicate value. So that is the uniquely record created because of this pk. So if I say insert, and here instead of Raj, again I am saying same value for J, and amount I am saying 230 comma 00. And if I try to insert this record, because this is the pk column and we already have one record with 1, so it should again failed. It's a pk duplicate key value violation in unique constant demo table pk. So this is the constant name and it's saying not allowed to duplicate. If I say this change to 2, values I am saying 2 name j and some amount 230. It should allow and allow to record, and if I run query and 1 and 2 Raj and Jay and this value. Okay, so we added not null primary key. Now here is one more constant, unique constant. If I say employee ID my primary key, but employee name I want to define as a unique value. For example, I insert Rakesh, it should not insert other value. So what we did, we create one primary key. This is okay. Here we created as a unique, not null, and numeric is anything is okay. So we can again drop. And what is the command for that? So we drop this table, and here we just say unique, because uniquely we want to define. So unique and not null is same. It's not case sensitive. If you want to do caps or small, it will work both case. If I create it again, so it will allow to create. And if I insert this value, it will allow again. Second, this is the different value, it will allow again. But third value, if I want to change j, again third number with same name, then it should not allow. I say 3 and I say Rakesh, and sorry, we want to see same thing, j and any number. So we already have j, and we are again inserting, and here we are saying it should be unique column. So it should fail and it say already exists. So duplicate key value violation unique constant demo test name. See, this is the different name because this is not pk, because pk is id, but the name we created unique index. If you open this, right click and you will see all the detail. So I just say refresh demo table, right click, create script. So here you can see the table script and employee ID not null. Here this is the not null and primary key constant demo table pk, and this is the unique key of employee name and employee ID. You can do same thing in right click and create here that we saw in previous script. So now we learn create and drop. Drop is simple, drop table, table name. Drop schema, schema name. Now we want to learn alter. So what is the alter means? Okay, I already have table employee ID, employee name and salary, and I remember no, I want extra column with something new column name. So how we do? Via alter command. So we will add extra column. So what we do? We write down command. So what is the syntax? So generally alter, then table, and here your table name. This is the command, and add column. So what you want? So existing table. So you want alter the table, and you plan to add column, and here is what? Column name. So this is new column name, and after that you want to define your data type, column name, then data type, and constant that we saw, not learn, unique, any type of constant. Then you can define constant. So this is your normal syntax. So we will add one extra column in our demo table. So this is the same. So what we do? We write down alter table, table name, and add column, and we are saying salary date. So cell date, and what is the data type for date? We have date data type. Same as int and varchar, we have date data type. If you want to define not null, null, otherwise not mandatory. Just close this here. So by default is allow null. We write execute this, just select and execute. So see, alter table successful. If I go and say select query on this table, so I should have 4 column instead of 3. So previously employee ID, employee name, salary, and you can see salary date and none null because we not inserted. If you want, you can define as a default value, so it will give default value here. And later next chapter we will learn how to update this, because I added something and everything is empty and I want to update. How we will update this, we will learn slowly. So this is the add command. Now other command, you notice that there are one extra column you added and that not useful, so you can drop that column also. So we will add some dummy column and we will drop that. So I am saying dummy and I am saying varchar. Okay, so what I am doing right now, I am adding one column demo table, add column, name is dummy and data type is varchar. I run, and if you see, so there are extra column. Now we have requirement, no, this column is not needed and in future we are decommission this column. So we require to drop this column. So what is the command? Just simple command alter table. First I will say syntax. Here is table name and add column. Now we are doing drop, the drop and column name. And here we close the segment. So we want to drop dummy. So what we do? Write down alter table, our table name, drop column, and which column? Dummy column, and we want to drop this column. Just select and run, and again if you run this command, it should drop that column here, and you have only salary date, salary, employee name, employee ID. So what I do after this uh, video, I will add this all the command in my description, so you can just copy paste. Okay, now what is the other requirement? Other requirement you have, you notice employee name. If you give some length and that length is small and you want to change that length, or maybe salary length 22 comma 2, and after some time you notice it you require 32 comma 2. So how you do that? So that is the again alter command. And but before that, if you want to change name, if I say salary and you want to say employee underscore salary, so what do you want? You want to change your name of the column. So what's the syntax for that? Alter table, table name. What you are doing? Rename. So generally this SQL statement, whatever you are saying is same meaning, same word or same statement. So alter table, table name, you are doing rename. So just say rename. But which column? What you are doing? Column. So rename column and column name. This is the existing name, but you want to say new name, so you require to provide a new name also. So this is I am saying a salary, and next my is employee salary. So 2, and here new column name, and here close this. So we will try, we will change salary to employee salary. The alter table this and rename this table, which column? Salary to EMP underscore salary. Data type already there. I don't want to change data type, so I'm not defining anything. I'm just saying change to employee salary. Just we try to execute this. Successful. If I go there and run, so you can see instead of salary, now new name is employee salary, and all the data is there with same values. So in alter, what is the last? We want to change our data type, means length. So here is numeric 22 comma 2, but I have requirement 30 comma 2. So how we do? Again same alter table name, then alter what you are doing column. So you are just changing that column data type. So alter column and column name. I am saying employee salary, because new column name is employee salary, because we just change salary to employee salary here, and type. So what is the type of this? We are saying numeric 30 comma 2, and because this is a numeric to numeric, it should directly work. Otherwise we require to convert this. So we not learn that cast command. There you can convert integer to numeric or numeric to varchar or other value, but ideally because we are just changing, so we will see it should work. Yeah, so alter table is successful. If we see select query, you can see length 30 comma 2. So it will allow more values. So this is the alter. So we will check this for alter table, alter column name, length, rename column name. Even you can change your table name also with this alter command. If you want to change to other name, same command, instead of column, it will go to table. So we will say alter table, current table name. So we want to do rename to what is the new name. So instead of demos 2, we will give new name. So this we are discussing employee. So I will give name EMP. I say detail DTLS. And if we run this, yeah, it's successful. Here is demo test. If I refresh this, so you can see employee detail. If I run this query, it will fail. Table not exist because we changed to different name. So what is the new name? Employee details. So if I say EMP DTLS, it should work and display our record 1 2 Raj and Jai. So this is the alter. Now last one is truncate. Truncate is wipe out our full data. So I have this data and I want to truncate, means clean out this table. So what we have command? Truncate table and my table name is very simple. Just say truncate table name. So very careful. It will delete all the record. If I have million of record, it will delete in within a second. So if I run this, so it will delete all this record 1 2 Raj Jai. So if I run this, it truncated. Table is exist because I just not drop, I just truncate. So table structure will be there. If I refresh this, table structure there, but table data will be empty. So you can see empty. And again we have insert, so we can insert again with this to record. Yeah, so we change name. So here also we require to change this name. And if I run this, if we selected all three, then insert it, and if I run, I should have again record. If I truncate again, it truncated everything without logging. I can't roll back this because it's clear out all the data. So this is DDL. Now we will go to third chapter. There we understand DML, data manipulation language. Manipulation means updating, because we are changing column name, but we are not updating data because I want to update Raj to Raj Kumar. So how we do, we will learn in this next chapter, DML, data manipulation language. So in this chapter, we will learn PostgreSQL DML, data manipulation language. So if we have some data, we want to insert or maybe update or delete that data. So related to data, we call data manipulation language. So I just write down here a syntax, and then we will open pgAdmin and we do actual. So insert we already did. So we already know how to insert record, but we will take some more example. So what is the command if I want to insert some data? So insert into table name. Here is table name. Generally we come with schema name. For example, we created TSL or test dot our schema name and which column we require to insert. So column name 1, column 2, because I don't want to insert all the column. Maybe in table I have 4 column and I want to insert 3 column. So I will select it those 3 column and then value and whatever value I require to insert and my close. So this is for insert statement. Now update. Now I have record for example 1 and 2 Raj and Rakesh. So I want to update this record Raj to Rajkumar. How we do this? So we have update table name. So table name means our schema name dot table name. Now set column name and value. So what is the column name? Employee name equal to which value I want to update. If I want to do multiple value, so I can do is comma and next value next. So in single command, I can update multiple column, not only allow to one. If I want to do one only, I will update only up to here. And then here we have condition. What condition I required? Here in our first case, I say employee ID equal to 1. So I want to update only 1. If I want to update everything, I not required to do any condition. Now delete. So delete, what is the command? Delete from table name and here we have condition. Which record you want to do. For example, I have 1, 2, 3. I want to delete this 2. So I will say where employee ID in 2 and 3 and delete those record only. I don't want to delete one. So just now we check truncate. So what truncate do? It drop everything and you can't roll back. But delete, you can do specific deletion and you have commit and roll back also. It go to log table and you can roll back on also immediately if you want to do. Or you can commit means permanently delete. So this three we will open pgAdmin and we will try to understand this and we take some examples. So in previous chapter we already learned insert, but we will check some more example. So first is insert. So we already have one table employee detail and we want to insert some data. So what we do, insert into, here is our table name means schema name dot table name and value. But this condition I want to insert all the record. Here only we have 3 column, but in your real life scenario you have maybe 100 of column and 5 or 4 is mandatory. You want to insert only those record. So how we do that? So here same command, insert into your table name and bracket start and end and you put here your column name. So I am saying employee ID is my mandatory. I want employee ID and second number is employee name. And I'm saying my salary and salary date is not important because I'm just entering data, but salary may be received in month of the end. So I don't want entry. And here then you give the values and you require to provide it only these two values. So I am saying employee ID is 4 and I say Ahmed, and I am inserting this data. So it allow to insert, see, insert data, and if I do select query, that other record is empty for Ahmed, only 4 and Ahmed is there, and this two value is empty. Insert, not necessary it will go any order. If I want to do employee ID and employee name, and third value I am saying salary date, and here I am saying 5 and maybe Geeta, and here because third number employee salary, but I not choose, so I not required to provide it that. I just give date. So I say 22/03/31st. Hopefully it will automatically convert date, otherwise we require to convert date. So this is the date column and automatically converted, and this is the format. So you will see this last record 2022/03/31 is inserted. So this is the simple insert. Now is update, and very important this one, because if you do mistakes, you will maybe update all the record or wrong updation. So this filter condition is very important for update. So what is the command? So same query, I want to update. For example, first we are updating employee name. We just say example Raj to Rajkumar. So how we do? So we will do update. So any before update, I recommend always do select for that filter condition which one you want to update. So in our case, we want to change only employee ID 1 record. So what we do? We do select start from this, and where I am saying employee underscore ID, this is my PK column. So I know this is the unique, so I can directly use this column for updation. So if I say 1, so it should display only 1 record. This means I am updating only this record if I use this filter condition. So what is the syntax? We just saw update your table name with the schema, and then set what you want to set. Which one? You are saying for employee ID, you are changing employee name and equal to use a value. So you are saying Raj and Kumar. One word you are doing. Remember, add this where condition after this. And if you run this, it will update one record only. You can see updated one. If I go to again full query, so it's showing all record, but updated only this. Previously is Raj, now is Rajkumar. Now where condition, you can use multiple record also. If I want to update for two value, so same updation, but I want to do employee salary 1 and 2 should be same. This is my requirement. So what I do, employee ID in condition. I want to do multiple record. For in it work like this. If you want to add more column, you can just add comma, comma. So this mean is select for two record. So again, same always select before update. So it should display two record. If I say select query, see here it come double delete, and I run this. Then I have two record. I want to update this salary. So same we can change employee detail set. Now instead of employee name, I am changing employee salary. So both salary I am saying I have changed to 300.24 for example for employee ID 1 and 2. Can just update. And if you see select query, is both record, you can see both have 324, 324. So this is the where condition and update condition. Now in single update, I want to change two column. So what I saw, we saw just add comma and add that column. I am saying salary date also I want to update with some date. So I am saying 2022-03-31st for this record. I am saying 21. So it will distinct with this record. So at least we know which record is updated. And again update. So it will update it to record and two different salary date and employee salary. You can do n number of record, just do comma, 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 and you can update in single shot. So if you see this select query, see this to record is updated. So this is the update. Now same work with delete. I want to delete particular this record. So same where condition it will work as a update. So I want to delete only this two record. Then delete what we saw. Very simple. Just say delete from our table name. If by mistake you forget filter and executed this means it work as a truncate. Your complete data will delete it. So that why where condition is very important. So just add where condition. Always do select which record I want to delete. Only this two, 1 and 2. So I am saying delete from this where this. So I know select query is showing two record, and if I add here, it will delete this two record. If I go again and check this, so I should not have this two record. So only 3, 4, 5 is remaining. If I want to delete one, I just do like this, or maybe in condition or between condition, all condition it will work for delete. So this is the simple DML insert, update and delete. So I'm not going in very deep, but if you have any question, just put it in comment. I will create separate video and we can discuss differently. Okay, so now we will go our chapter number 4. So till now we already learned first DQL, DDL, DML. Now we will go next topic, TCL. There we have commit, rollback and save point. What does this mean? For example, if you are inserting or updating something and you did 1, 2, 3 and you realize that this third number data is not correct. So you want to roll back. So roll back up to 1 and 2 record. And after inserting, you want to commit or roll back. So you realize all three record is not correct. So you want to do rollback. So that rollback, commit and save point, we have this option. We will open pgAdmin and we will complete this three, and after that we will understand grant and revoke DCL. That generally mostly DBA work, but we should know why our table we not have access to select or update or insert this type. So we will understand this, and end of the video I will explain some of the very important shortcut that you can use in pgAdmin to execute your query or search or update this type of shortcut. So I will explain almost 10 or 12 shortcut that help you to query fast. Okay, so we will open pgAdmin and start TCL. So in TCL we have three options: commit, rollback and save point. So first we will understand commit and rollback together. So for example, I want to insert some data. I already have three record and I want to insert some data and I want to do commit or rollback depend of my requirement. So if we are inserting, so insert into my table here, and I plan to insert only employee ID and employee name and values. I am giving 1 and saying A, B, C. But this time I want to use commit and rollback. So we start begin. So statement is begin, and then we can do multiple command. Now next one, if I'm saying insert into, I am saying 2 and I am saying Syam. Now, if I executed this, so it's saying insert query return successful. Now, if we executed this, select star from this, so I can see here all the record 1, 2, 3, and this 2, 1, 2 I inserted, and previously I have 3, 4, 5. Now, if I see that this ABC is wrong, by mistake I do some typo, so I can do rollback or commit, depend. If everything is correct, I will say commit, means it will record permanently here in this table. But if I say rollback, then what happened? This 2 record is rollback and remaining record exists 3, 4, 5. So for example, here I saw ABC is wrong, so I am doing roll back. So whatever insert you record, for example, here you record 100 or 1000 record, and you find out some problem in one record and you want to roll back, just say roll back and execute this. And now if BC select query, just execute select query, and you can see this 3 record here. So both record is rollback, means you inserted but not in your commit state, so that why you able to roll back. So now if we executed, we will see 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2 is rollback. Now if I corrected this, I say Mohan, and I inserted this to record. I don't want rollback, I just say insert here. So now inserted, if I see select query, select star from set employee detail, so I can see all 5 record. Now I am okay with this. Mohan and Shyam is correct. So I will just do commit and execute this commit. So it say commit query return successful. If I executed this, so it will display all 5 record. Now if I executed rollback also, it will not roll back because it's already commit state. So if I say rollback, so there is no transaction progress because I already commit. So it will work commit or rollback. We have other options, save point, we will see this. So depend on your requirement, you can do this begin and you can do multiple statement. So always remember start with begin. So all the transaction come in one batch, and you can say commit or rollback. So commit just inserted in your table, and rollback just remove from your that memory, and you can get the previous state where you have select star from test employee detail. Now very important is save point. So how we use save point? We will take one example, same example. I will delete this to record, and then we will create again with save point. So I this, and we already learned delete. So I say delete from employee detail. Even I deleted all the record because we will check, we will insert different record. So all 5 record is deleted, and I say if select star from, nothing is there. Now we are using save point. So how we use save point? So first example, I am inserting record, insert into this, and I am adding some save point in between. So I am saying here save point. So save point what do? If for example I am executing 1, 2, 3, 4, and I added in between save point, so I can do rollback particular on this save point. So for example, I inserted 1, 2, 3, and I added here save point. So I can roll back according my requirement. I can do to save point 1, save point 2. So we will give name this type so we can know which one we want to roll back. So what is the command? Just again begin, insert into, and I am adding save point here and one movie here. So I will say little small window, so it will fit in single. So I am saying save point. So just write down save point and give the save point name. So I am saying S point 1. Now I am inserting second record, inserting third record, and here I am giving other save point. I am saying save point 2 and if I inserted this record with begin, so I will give different name, so we know there are different Ahmed, and we insert this 3 record. So see, inserted record successfully. If I see select query, I can see this 3 record 1, 2, 3, but this is a temporary because still I not commit or roll back. So save point is you can do rollback or commit depend of your requirement. So if I say here rollback, rollback to, I am saying this save point to save point and give the name which save point you want to do rollback, and we will execute this and we will see select query. Now you can see only one record is there because we reach up to here. This is the save point. So inserted only this record and remove all this because we reach here. If I want to go save point 2, then we again insert and so we will again insert this up to here. Duplicate key because it's there, so just we can say rollback. And now we will insert again with same condition, but this time we will go to save point 2. So now you will understand what is the save point mean. So now we just added save point, but we not did rollback or commit. So if you execute select query, now it display all 3 record. But I know that there are some problem in this record or this record, so I can go back and I can do rollback. So for example, this is the 3 record, but if you have million of record and you added maybe 9 million record and you added everywhere save point, so you can go back and just do that save point. So you're not required to insert next time all the 10,000 or 10 million record. So that is the advantage. So now in this case, we just do roll back to save point 2. Here we give the s point 2. So last time we go to save point 1, then we saw only one record. Now we will execute this and we will see what happened. So ideally it should display 1 and 2. So you can see here 1 and 2 because we reach up to save point 2. So it displaying this 2 record. So this is the save point. Now if we say commit, because we are happy with this record, so just say commit and run, and if we execute it, this 2 record is there in our table. So this is the save point use. You can use multiple save point. Even if you want to use, you can use this multiple record like this. I say 4 RAM. So you can use multiple record and you can use rollback, whatever, wherever you want to do save point. You can add like multiple entry here and you can say 3. So just give name proper in order. So you can go back maybe 1 million, maybe I say every 1 million I am doing this save point. So you can go back to any save point and just say rollback or commit. So this is the just overview. So TCL and DCL mostly DBA use, but we should know how this will work. So now next topic is DCL, data control language or layer. So here we came grant and revoke. So for example, you have some select query and sometime you saw you not have access. So that we will control via grant and revoke. So we can open pgAdmin and create one new user and we assign role. So in this we have DCL, grant and revoke. Grant means assign access to some user. For example, if I created one user, I say RK Malviya as user and I created some password and I log in with this user ID. But this table test I created with Postgres, so I should not have access by default with this user. So we can assign this table to Rakesh, so he can select query, update, delete. There are multiple options to grant, or maybe you can grant to all. So he have all the access on this table. So that is granting. And if you don't want to give all the access and you want to revoke something, for example, you first time you give the select and update. When you promote to production, you decided that you should not have update access, so you can revoke update and leave it only select. So that is the revoke, just opposite of your grant. So if I executed this, so I have access because I log in with admin. So we just created this employee detail. If I go to right click and create a script, you can see this table is created by Postgres and I log in via Postgres. So I have all the access on this table. But if I created new user, so we can create new user and log in with this user and we will try to access this and then we will grant access and then try again. Okay, so how you create new user? So if you want to create new user, this is the command. If you see here down, you can see only Postgres we have one user. So we are creating new user. What is the command? Create user, username with password or without password. You can create both. So I am creating with password and you can give the password name. So this is the user and this is the password and this is optional. If you not give, it will unexpired means it's continue login. But if you want to do certain time, it will expire on particular date. So I am saying it should expire 2023-05-2022. If I execute it, it should created this user. So create role, query return successful here. If I refresh this, so you can see RK Malviya is here and right click and you can add and modify. So we can log in with RK Malviya with this and try to access this table. So we can try to log in with this user ID password. So now we created one user and password. So we will register here. If you see here, we have connected with Postgres. Now if I go right click and register server. So here is asking server name. So I am saying RK Malviya. You can give any name. Server and connection detail. Here is local host and port is default and database is same, but user, now we want to log in with my new user ID that I created just now and password. We give the password and we will say save. So you can see here be able to connect this new user and schema database. Okay, if I click right click and go to query tool and I just copy paste same table that we created with our Postgres. So it should say we not have access because we just created user but we not give any grant or permission on that table. So if I insert, it say permission denied for schema test. So we not have permission. Now we can switch to our main schema. There we have already access and we will execute or grant some access on this particular user. So what is the command? So we will say grant. So statement is, this is the grant statement. So you say grant privilege. This is the syntax. So which privilege you want to give? Privilege means select, update, insert, this type on object to your user. So in our case, we want to give first only select statement. So I say only I am giving this table employee detail to RK Malviya read only access. So I say grant only select on this table to whom RK Malviya, and I am executing this command. So you say grant query return successful. So we already log in this table and I just give select query. Now we can run this query. So what is the error? It's saying permission denied for schema. But just now we give the permission. So what we did, we give the permission on that particular table, but the test schema we not still not give permission. We will go there and just give the permission to grant usage on schema test to RK Malviya. So this command what it doing is giving this test schema also to RK Malviya. So within that test schema is there, then we can give the granted separately table level, but this is the schema level. So now we can execute this. So give that grant to RK Malviya. Now we can again go and refresh this and we just execute. So ideally it should work now. See, so now what we did, this is the, you can see RK Malviya, and we give the permission to employee detail. If any other table is there, if you see select star from, it will not work. Even it will not work for insert command because we just give select command. We just try. So we can do insert into this table values, and I am giving value maybe 3 and case. So ideally, because we give only select condition, so it should not allow this to insert. It's a permission denied for table employee detail. So now we can give the permission of insert also. So here, so grant, we last time give the select. Now I am saying insert, even update, and any other. So there are multiple options, right? Delete, truncate. So right now what I am giving, select, insert, update on this RK Malviya. I run. So what I give? I give the select, insert. I still not have delete and truncate. So we will try that part. If I came here, I still have select grant, and ideally this should also work, insert. So one record is inserted. If I see select query, then you can see here 3 record. So this 3, 1, 2, 3 is there. Now, but still I not have delete. So if I try delete from this table, it should not work. It should say permission denied. So permission denied. So there are all, if you want to give everything, whatever in employee table to RK Malviya, so there are single word, you can say all on this. So if I give this permission to RK Malviya, and if I go here, I still have this select, even insert, I say 4, I say Ram, insert, even I should have delete, where I want to delete employee ID equal to 1. So deleted also. So all the permission I have this. So this is my grant. Now if I give some all, but I don't want to give some specific, so I can do revoke. Revoke all, revoke all on this table to RK malware. So it will revoke all the permission on this table. So ideally this command should work. To some syntax error. Yeah, so it two is giving, but from is taking. So we will say from. So revoke all on test from RK malware. Just if you revoke everything. Now again, if you go here and just executed any command, ideally it should not work. It's a permission denied. So that is the revoke. If you have multiple, if you have select in all, you have give the select insert update for RK malware, and when you reach production you realize that you want to give only select, so you can revoke insert and update on this schema from RK malware. This should work. So revoke. Now if you run here, so still you have select query, but if you try to insert, it should say failed, permission denied. So this is the grant and revoke. So it's very important. If required permission issue, then you can ask DBA and you can suggest this command to him how you can give the grant to your role or your user ID. So we complete all the chapter related our query. Now, if you are using pgAdmin, I will give some shortcut that very helpful to you to execute this command, or we can create your macros. So whenever you just click one button and your result will come here. So I will show that. So first we start very simple one. So if you want to execute, so what you do, you just select this and we have shortcut F5. So what is the shortcut for execution? F5. So just select this and click F5. So it display your result. So you can see this is the one shortcut. Second one, if you want to see execution plan and you want to see here, if you go here, so it's display here. So execution is saying F5, and if you see here, so explain analyze F7, shift F7. So here, if you say shift F7, your explain plan is display here and it display, because this is the simple query. If you have complex query, it display all the your analyze this. So this is the F7. Now very important, you can write down your macros. So for example, generally what you have requirement, okay, you want to see all the table in your database. So what is the command? Select star from, so they have information underscore schema dot tables. So in this query, it will run what? All your tables. It display here. But every time you don't want to run and you not remember this information schema. So what you do, you just this take copy paste and came here and write down your own macro. If you click here, so you can see manage macros, and I am saying here adding one macro, selecting control 1. You can customize your, but I am saying control 1, and I am saying all tables TBL, and write down this query. Select star from information schema and just save. Now I want to execute anytime I want to see all the table. So I say control 1. So control plus 1. I just press this and my result will display here. So I say control 1. So you can see all the table is displaying here. If I run some other query here and again I want to switch control 1. So you can see all the table is display here. Other requirement, if you want to execute, for example, this query you want to every time, so you can write down this also. If you macros again, macros, and just add new macro and you say control 2 and say emp detail and write down this query and again save. Now I want to run again, so I say control and plus 2, so it will display my table. So if I say control and just click 2, so you can see this result. So this is very important. So top 10 query that you use maybe daily basis, so you can save here and just click that control 1, 2, control 3, control 4, control 5, and your result is display here. So this is the shortcut. And if you want to do your customized shortcut, so how you do that? So just go to this file and preference. So if you preference, you can set lot of things here. For example, if you want to change your that background, right now you can see black background. If I want to display this change, then I will come here, themes, and here I can change to dark or standard. If you go to standard, it will display all the white. If I say save, you can see it will reload and screen turn to white color. To open again here, SQL query tool, and it complete white. If you want to revert back again, go to again preferences, themes, and again go to again dark and refresh, reload. So you can go back to again your same window. Open query tool, and we already set. So if I want to run control 1, display all the table. Now again, if you want to do this shortcut changes, again go to preference, and if you see in the last you have query tool, and here if you open this option or keyboard shortcut. So just now we check, so what is the our F5 and F7. So you can see here is execution query is F5, explain plan is F7. You want to change something else, you can change your customized one. Even explain analyze F7. Download result, if this result come and you want to download, so what is the command? F8. So if you came here and just click here and just click F8. So it's new window open and you can save this result to CSV file. Just save, and all the result, generally we have business requirement, so we just take result and want to save in CSV file. So just click this and it will save in CSV file. You require to just click F8. What is the other option? So that depend of you what you want and what you compatible. You can change like control Q. If you want to search result, if you have this and you want to search result or replace all, so you have control shift F. So if you can say if I want to DAD with something else, ASD, I just replace all. So wherever you have that option, and you can search also this next, or you can replace all. So remember this preferences and open. Here lot of option, you can change different one, but this is the keyboard shortcut and you can change according to your requirement. So this is just quick overview, but you can do lot of R&D and you can change this lot of things. So in this video, we just check overview, all the select query, update, insert. We not go in deep like partition, sub partition, distribution. If you have any query, just write down in comment section and I will try to reply in same window. So last request, please spend 10 seconds and just click like and subscribe button. Thank you for your time. Bye. दोस्तों, यदि आपको वीडियो पसंद आया हो तो सब्सक्राइब, शेयर एंड लाइक करना ना भूलें। थैंक यू, बाय।